Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a telephone that Joanne sent in from Texas, and it's actually this telephone right here. And it's a final repair video of this telephone. And this telephone had a pretty bad nick right in this area of the telephone when we received it. I was able to do some body work on it and pretty much take the nick out. If you didn't really know where to look, you wouldn't be able to tell. There is a small indentation there, but it's so small it's nothing like the nick itself. And this telephone had a few issues. First of all, it had an original 4-prong plug on it that we removed, and she was not able to use this telephone because of this original 4-prong plug. This is a hardwired telephone, and what we do is we like to try to save the original line cord if possible, and so we pigtail on a modular plug so that the phone can be directly plugged into a newer style jack. And there's some belt issues that you have to deal with, and some rewiring, and we go through them and clean them and check the network and clean the rotary and everything. So anyway, what I wanted to show you, the reason why we have two phones here, is because although these are two rotary telephones, Joanne's is the oldest. And the way you can tell, and I'll show you real quick, is the feet on the bottom are different. They are shaped different than the newer style feet. And also these telephones will be hardwired. You can see the handset doesn't have a modular plug on it. Everything is hardwired on this phone. There's no modular plug situation on this telephone. So it just, if you're looking for these phones and you want to try to get the oldest one you can find, that's just some simple ways to be able to tell. As this phone is still a rotary, but it has all the modular connections. Has the newer style modular connection. Now what this tool is made by Vice Grip for Southwestern Bell, and I was lucky enough to acquire this tool from an retired Southwestern Bell employee. And what they would do is they would take this tool, and if they were in your home and you wanted to go to the modular style, they would take an old phone like this and they could nip out a rectangle and then go ahead and put in a newer style modular plug for you. So they could take an old hardwired telephone like this and turn it into a modular. And believe me, they did a lot of them. So you got to look careful. Telephones like this that have a modular style knockout in them could be as old as this telephone, because someone came by and turned it into a modular situation. And the way you're going to be able to tell if that's true or not is you look on the bottom. And when I look on the bottom of this telephone, although this is this is an old rotary telephone, it is from the modular era because of the feet. So this telephone was not an old telephone, or the first ones they made, because of the feet. You can tell by the round feet. And on this telephone here, you can tell the feet are shaped differently. They have more of an oblong look to them instead of a circular situation. Anyway, let's check this phone out real quick. We'll plug it in. We're going to ring it. And if you look at the red indicator light on the analyzer, you'll see I'm going to dial a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Incoming message test. And then let's check for dial tone. You may or may not be able to hear that. And then also let's look at the analyzer, and we'll go ahead and dial some numbers. And you can tell on these older dials, they're a little tougher to dial. And that's just because of the way they were made. And so now that we know that this telephone is finished up and working, and everything checks out good on it, I think Joanne's going to be happy to get this telephone back. But if you're looking at these telephones and you want to try to get the oldest one, you might want to try to look at the feet and whether it's hardwired. And like I said earlier, if the telephone has had the knockouts for the new modular style plug, you want to look at the feet, and the feet will tell whether, even if it's modular style, if it's an old phone that had the knockout created by one of the technicians that would come by your house and work on your telephones. So this is 2 telephones that are both rotary. The one on the right is Joanne's, and it's much older than the one on the left. That's the newer style modular type. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.